Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your man Pristine back with another video. So, right now, I'm getting ready to hit you with 11 reasons why the Honor 7X here can be considered better than the iPhone X here. Okay? Listen closely. Now, look, I'm not doing this for the sake of controversy. You know, all I do is I get these devices, I play with them, I learn them, I do my research, and I get in front of a camera, or get behind a camera rather, and I hit you guys with the actual factual. So I understand that there may be some individuals, that may be upset with me over this video, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. I don't make this stuff up, you know. So let's do this. If I ruffle feathers, my apologies. Okay. But the truth is the light. So I've always been taught. All right. Let's do this, man. 11 reasons why the Honor 7X can be considered better than the iPhone X. Let's go. Reason number one, screen size. All right. The iPhone X here, we've got a 5.8-inch display. Beautiful display. And a lot of people feel as though it's the sweet spot. You've got a small footprint, larger display. Nothing you've ever seen before like this on an iPhone, so that makes it dope in itself. Now, on the Honor 7X here, we've got a 6-inch display. And so, bigger phones nowadays really seem to be the thing. That really seems to be what's in. I know a lot of people, they have larger screen phones, and the bigger the screen, the better the viewing experience. I mean, a lot of these devices are multimedia devices, and so people aren't just talking and texting on them. They're doing social media, they're looking at videos, they're watching movies on Netflix, watching their favorite TV shows on Hulu and HBO Go and all these other, different platforms to watch television and watch movies. Chances are, if this is what you like to do with your device, you're probably going to lean more towards the bigger display. All right. So that's reason number one. The Huawei edges the iPhone. Screen real estate. All right. Reason number two, SD card support. As you all know, the Apple iPhone, they've never had an SD card. You can only buy them in different gigabyte variations, as opposed to the Huawei 7X here. This is a 32 gig onboard storage device, but it does have an SD card slot that can expand memory up to 256 gigs. I mean, so now considering the $1,000 device here, it only comes in 64 gig or 256 gig. There's no 32 gig. There's no 128 gig. You've only got two gigabyte variations, man. 64 or 256. And if you get that the 64 gig is expensive enough. I don't need to go over the pricing with you guys. You guys already know what the prices are. But if you want that 256 gig variant, then you're looking at $1,150, $1,200, maybe $1,250, depending on where you get it from and where you live, depending on what your taxes are and stuff like that. So that's reason number two. You can put an SD card in there to expand the memory up to 256 gigs. And trust me, that's going to cost you way less than what it would cost you to buy this phone in the 256 gig variant. Okay? So that's reason number two, that the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X. All right? Reason number three. And this kind of surprised me. Fast charging. Now, the iPhone here, it has the Lightning charger. Okay, that's Apple's own patented thing, the Lightning charger. A lot of people are wondering why they haven't gone Type-C, but for whatever reason, they haven't. They've gone Type-C on their MacBooks and stuff like that. So a lot of people are wondering, when are we going to see Type-C on an iPhone? Okay. Haven't seen that yet. Lightning adapter. Now, here's the surprising thing. In a world nowadays where it seems like everything is being Type-C'd, and I agree with Marquez Brownlee, Type-C, all the things. Strangely, the Huawei 7X here still sports the USB 2.0. But interestingly enough, it still charges faster than the iPhone X here. Okay, I find that from 0 to 100% on the iPhone X, you're looking at about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. 0 to 100% on the Huawei 7X here, you're looking at about 60 minutes. You're looking at about an hour. Okay, so that's reason number 3 that the Huawei Honor 7X edges the iPhone X here. Reason number 4. Okay. The Honor 7X has a bigger battery, a much bigger battery. Okay. The Honor 7X's battery size is 3,340 milliamps. Okay. One should not have a problem making it through a full day worth of charge with this battery. Now, again, that's dependent upon usage. But again, as I mentioned, you shouldn't have an issue getting through a full day. Now, the iPhone X here only has a 2,716 milliamp hour battery. Now, with the processor that's within the iPhone, I mean, it's optimized well for the smaller battery, and it lasts, but it's not going to last as long as the battery that's in the Huawei 7X here, because the 7X here just has a much bigger battery. And I feel as though the processor that's in the Honor 7X is optimized a little better than the A11 Bionic chip that's in this iPhone. So you're probably going to get way better battery life on the Huawei 7X over the iPhone X. Yet another category in which the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X. Reason number 5. The Honor 7X sports EMUI 5.1. Now, if you don't know, Huawei devices and their skin is extremely customizable. And aside from that, it's an Android device. And one of the main things that people love about Android devices is the fact that you can customize everything. If you don't like the launcher that comes on it, you can download whatever launcher you want and just trick your phone out to make it look like whatever you want. Okay, so you've got two options. Either you can rock with EMUI 5.1 and its customizations, which is way more than what Apple is allowing you to do, or typical Android thing, you can just download a custom launcher and trick your phone out to look like you want it to. As opposed to Apple here, you're on iOS, you're stuck within Apple's ecosystem. Either you like the way it looks and deal with it, or you're asked out. Why? Because you can't get away from their ecosystem. They lock you in completely. You can't change anything, you know? So either you deal with it or you go another route. Yet another notch for the Honor 7X over the iPhone X. Reason number 6. Reason number 6, and I know a lot of you are going to feel me on this one. All right. Fingerprint sensor. The iPhone X, 0 fingerprint sensor. Now I know that they went an innovative route and figured, hey, let's make your face the main security feature. And that's cool and all. That's cool. Right? Innovative stuff. I'm a fan of it. But a lot of people feel as though the iPhone just had a complete waste of space, because where the little Apple logo is right here, that could have been a fingerprint sensor. And people feel as though they should have the option to choose whether or not they want their device to unlock with their face or their finger. Now, the Honor 7X, on the other hand, it's not as advanced with the facial recognition and all that type of stuff. It doesn't even have any of those features or functions on the device. But you know what it does have? It has a perfectly placed fingerprint sensor right there, right where the fingerprint sensor ought to be. And it's one of the snappiest fingerprint sensors that there is on the market right now. Much faster than the time that it takes to hold the device up to your face and look at it and it unlock. Most of the time it works. The facial unlock on the iPhone X, most of the time it works. Sometimes it doesn't. There's been numerous occasions where I held the phone up, looked at it, it didn't unlock, and I ended up having to press in my key code to unlock my device. Well, I don't have those problems on the Honor 7X. Why? Because I just tap that fingerprint sensor and it just opens right up. Yet another reason why the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X. Reason number 7. All right. Now, I found this little jewel really playing around with the Honor 7X here. And I don't believe that this is a feature that the iPhone has. Right. Now, y'all don't laugh at me on this, man, because this is real deal right here, man. OK, learn with me. Learn with me. Number 7. Time text message deletion is a feature that the Huawei Honor 7X has that the iPhone X doesn't have. What are you talking about, Pristine? I'm so glad you asked. Under the text messages with the Honor 7X, if you text message someone, if you turn this feature on in the settings under your messages, you have a 6-second window to cancel that text message before the text message sends. Now, say you meet a young lady, you guys are hitting it off really well. You guys, got that energy, amongst you two. Good vibes, got some compatibility, got a lot in common. You guys have been dating. Maybe you guys have went exclusive. She hasn't dropped that L-bomb on you. You haven't dropped that L-bomb on her. That L-O-V-E. You know what I'm saying? And then one day you decide, you know what? I love this woman and I want to tell her. But you may be just one of those shy type of individuals where you're not really all that good at expressing your true feelings and emotions. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to send her a text message. Yeah. You go send her that text message telling her that you love her, right? You confident, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just so sure that it's a mutual feeling, right? And so, you type that message in. Hey, baby, I love you. I'm in love. I'm having such a great time. And I may want to spend the rest of my life. Right? You know what I'm saying? You feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Your heart's racing. Damn near on the verge of having palpitations. You know what I'm saying? You're excited. Man, you're just filled with emotion. And then you hit that send button. Right? And all of a sudden, you just turn into Chuck Liddell. You turn into the Iceman. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, shit, what did I do? Well, guess what? You've got 6 seconds to double tap on that message and cancel it being sent. Now, I don't know that there's a feature like that on the iPhone X, but damn it, that is a very, very, very clever feature that is on the Huawei 7X here. Somebody send you something crazy and you just stoop, the devil get a hold of you real quick and you stoop down to their level and you text something back that is just going to slash them. You know what I'm saying? The power of tongue is real. You know what I mean? And then you send it and then you realize, man, what am I doing? I shouldn't send that. Just simply double tap within the 6 seconds. Right after you send the message, you'll see the timer right next to the text message counting down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once it hits 0, the text message is sent and it's too late. But the fact that it gives you the option to stop that message after you sent it. And there's been several text messages in my day since text messages ever existed that I sent and I wanted to take it back and I couldn't because I'd already hit that send button. Right? That feature, if your phone has that feature, oh man, that is going to save you from a lot of heartache and pain, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? That is a cold feature right there, man. And I was so ecstatic when I learned about that feature yesterday on the Honor 7X. I was like, oh my goodness, man. How clever can you get? That is a dope feature. So that's reason number 7. And yet another reason why the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X. Reason number 8, build quality. The iPhone X, glass on the front, glass on the back, which enables wireless charging. It's IP68 water and dust resistant. Okay, now, although the Honor 7X doesn't have any of the IP ratings, IP 67, 68, it ain't IP nothing, right? But we've got this beautiful Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front, right? And then if you swing it around to the back, we've got a full metal unibody. Full metal unibody. So there's a little bit of heft with this device because of the fact that it's made with that premium material, right? Very premium built devices, both of them here. But there's a lot of people out there that would prefer the aluminum unibody over the glass. Now, Apple is claiming that this is the most durable iPhone that they've ever met, but they lied. Not only is Apple greedy, not only are they slowing down devices, but they're also liars. Because I haven't seen one instant where this phone got dropped and it survived. Oh, but if we swing around here to the right of the Huawei 7, the Honor 7X, if we drop this bad boy, guess what? Your device is going to live to see another day. Now, you may have a little smudge along the side or even at the top. You may even crack the screen, even though that's Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front. But guess what? Your phone is still going to be fully functional. And guess what? Those deductibles that I'm hearing that people have to pay to get this device fixed if that glass on the front and back gets cracked. Oh my goodness. Just with the deductible alone that it's going to take to repair this phone, you can buy 2 or 3 of these. You see what I'm saying? So I got to give the build quality notch to the Honor 7X because I would much rather have a full unibody aluminum unibody phone design as opposed to glass. Now again, like you don't get all the bells and whistles, you don't get the wireless charging and all that, but I don't care about wireless charging. You know, the phones that I have that can be charged wirelessly, cool. I'll throw them on the wireless charger. If not, I just use the charger that comes in the box. It's not really a big deal to me. I can go either way, right? All right. Here's number 9. Number 9. A lot of you people who like to plug in wired style are going to appreciate this. The Honor 7X has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You already know that the iPhone X has none. Yeah, it comes with a dongle in the box, and so you've got to carry an extra accessory. But guess what? With the Honor 7X, you don't have to worry about that. You can just plug in and do your thing the way you've been doing your thing. Right? Yet again, another reason why the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X. Number 10. Right? Number 10. We're getting close, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me now. Reason number 10. App drawer options. Now, iPhone, they've never had an app drawer. A lot of the iPhone enthusiasts, male and female, you're used to this. For a lot of you iPhone individuals that converted over to Android, and your Android device had an app drawer and you weren't quite used to that, well, guess what? If you don't want an app drawer on the Honor 7X, you can just go into your settings and you can choose to have an app drawer or not. So, iPhone style, If you take a look to the right here, Honor 7X, iPhone style. There's no app drawer. But if I want an app drawer, I can go into the settings and I can get an app drawer. Yet again, another reason why the Honor 7X nudges the iPhone X. Now, number 11, and this is probably the most important reasons why the Honor 7X edges the iPhone X here. This has got to be the most important. The price. Check this out, y'all. This is $199. This is $999. This is $215.34 with tax where I live in the state of Washington. This is $1,050.83 with the taxes where I live in the state of Washington. So basically, for the price of this, I can buy each one of the colors in this device. This device comes in black, blue, gold, and red. I can get each color of this device and still have close to $200 or maybe a little over $200 still left in my pocket if I had $1,000 to spend. If I had $1,000 to spend, I can buy 4 of these phones in each color variant and still have a couple $100 left in my pocket for the price of one of these. You see where I'm going? We're living in a day and age, ladies and gentlemen, where you don't have to pay the price for one of these to get the quality when you can just buy one of these, because this is going to do everything that this does. Now, again, this may not have as powerful as a processor as this. The cameras on this may not be as dope as the cameras on this, but damn it, let me tell you something, man. The camera on this Honor 7X are phenomenal. A lot of people, they look at a device and they look at the price, and if the price is low, then they just automatically assume, oh, it must be low quality. And a lot of stuff that's true. So, I mean, I can't really blame you guys for thinking that way. You know, there's several items that I've looked at and looked at the price and was like, oh, man, something's got to be wrong with that, man. There's got to be a reason as to why they're charging so low, right? Huawei here, this has to be one of the best budget devices for all around usage. Okay, this has the A11 Bionic chip, which is more powerful than the Kirin 659 chip. They both have 3 gigs of RAM. Okay, this comes with more storage. This comes with 64 gigs. This comes with 32. But like I said, this has an SD card slot. So I've got my 128 gig SD card in here right now. I ain't worried about no storage. You know, depending on what I'm doing with this device, I may sweat bullets a little bit because I can't just pop an SD card in here to expand the storage. You know, so, you know, you guys let these things marinate for a little bit. And if you had to choose between these two devices, which one would you choose after these things that I've just named off? Let me know down in the comments. I'm your man, Pristine. This is all I got right now. These are the 11 reasons as to why I feel that the Huawei Honor 7X is a better device than the $1,000 iPhone X here. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree, cool. Let's talk about it. All right? Hit me up in the comments. Smash that like button if you like this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Man, if you haven't already, much love to all my subscribers. New year, we about to do it big this year. Keep it locked here at Pristine Mobile Tech. You guys already know, man. Keep it safe. Get spiritually fit. We are definitely living in the last days. Don't take that for granted at all. Submit your lives to Christ. Get right with him, because when that rapture happens, make sure that you're prepared, because it's coming. It's coming sooner than you think. All right? Keep it pristine in every aspect of your lives, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.